Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Alan Wake 2. We are going to make our way to our old apartment in this weird twisted version of New York City in the dark place. And just double check to make sure that Alice isn't back there. Now, the question is, can we just go straight in through the front door? We can. Alright.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words.
Yep, 100%.
Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Oh no. That's worrying. I've realised now that we've come out of the train station. When we were at the end of the line, I never actually checked to see if I could walk down the right-hand side when we had the summoning ritual in place. So there's probably more that we can do back there, and that it would explain why we didn't find all the words of power. But whether we get a chance to go back or not is... that was unusual. Is an open question. I really like the Art Deco style on the inside of the elevator. Oh! Haunting.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Well, that's just obnoxious. Wait, did that take a photo of us? Let's knock it over. Ah, I can't knock it over.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Gonna
This
check
symbol wasn't here before.
everywhere else before we go after her. Yeah. That symbol. I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. Have I seen that in Control, maybe?
Alice's video camera.
Okay.
No memory card inside.
Need to find the memory card. Some stuff on the table. Video art dock on screens malt. Focal point of the dark place. Nothing specifically to pick up here. So that is definitely interesting. What's here? Part 1. Oh, the memory card. Cool.
Alice's memory card.
Let's try and get into the door, and I'm sure it'll tell us we can't. Can't open those. There's nothing down here. Oh, I'm surprised. So what is this?
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Interesting. And then with that on the ground... But none of the windows are open. Curiouser and curiouser. Can we take anything off there. No, that's just a bottle of wine.
I couldn't force it open.
Fine, we'll look at the video camera. Let's see what this shows us.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan.
Hi!
We had a good thing.
Yeah, we did.
We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books.
Yeah, but you don't want pity handouts. You want
I'm sure he forced
to
his
make it by
publisher
yourself.
into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me.
I can understand that.
Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block.
Yep. And we went on holiday
Brought
together.
out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night.
Scratch?
Typewriter keys clacking.
Oh,
Voices.
maybe us?
Alan was back. Haunting me.
Ooh, don't like the light flickering in the back there. Alice is afraid of the dark.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
So that's how she got the
My
picture of
nightmares
Scratch.
caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
Right.
I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Why indeed? Oh, hang on. Oh, we can transition in here. Oh, oh no. But we're not Scratch. We're not Scratch.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Was there not? So what do we have here? Yeah, that's not good. Gah! Right. This is clearly going to be a worry for us. Once again, through the vortex. Does this mean we're going to be back to being Saga? Or does the story get more complicated?
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image,
Oh,
as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Guess, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away.
totally doesn't sound crazy.
I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
I love the FBI agents drinking together in synchronicity.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
That is a good question.
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Well, we're back to investigating then.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Okay, we've got a couple of things we're going to need to deal with. And we have a quick save room. Cool. And this is just a spillage of some kind. Right, let's have a look. Pasteboard. The Alan Wake
Wake
interview.
just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start.
Indeed.
If we find that, then we find the cult.
Well, not necessarily, but we'll at least have another weapon that we can work with. Right, so where is the clicker? Let's go back to our cases. The story. Background case.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Oh my god, we got so many bits, right. So, first of all, how does story change reality, the rules of it? Fiction coming into contact with the dark place has the power to change reality. And it changes it gradually. The dark place can be accessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake. Let's go right to the start. Now, if we don't stop, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality. At the start of Deerfest, we must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. Which leads us onto the clicker again. So there's an entity in the dark place called the Dark Presence. Finding out more information about it. Flashlight seems to weaken the Taken. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe. Nothing could hurt her here. All these things that we've uncovered. Right. In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story, wants to turn the world into a nightmare. So, this is part of the Dark Presence. Obviously can't let that happen. Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years. Jeez. So is that the last bit of the dark place? I think it is. Oh no, there's another section down below. Okay. Okay. The stronger the connection between the belief and the emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. So this is the rules. Reality changing influence of the dark place flowed like water where a work of art proposed an alternative
Okay.
narrative.
The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
Yeah. Story will overwrite reality. So, some other strange reality, the dark place merged with ours. Place in the dark place called the overlap. Let's put it in the... No, it doesn't work in the rules. Maybe it works in... There we go. That's that extra one. So the dark place is done.
A dimension that's home to monsters.
We're all monsters, really.
Wild stuff.
Well, with the overlap, that'll be these three, because we've been in. These bits are kind of connecting. Bedtime stories, folktales, urgent levels, legends connect them to a specific place. So we found a lot, but there is still more to figure out. We need to interrogate Wake. Okay, I think that's it for the mine place. Let's have a chat.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
They have the clicker.
Wake has more information. I need to keep questioning him.
Alright.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Well, we can profile him now. So let's not profile just yet. Let's go to the case board, and we've got the trail of the cult for where the clicker is. I was already busy looking into the cult. 2 birds with 1 stone. And the second one is the cult of the tree. This might be in the goals or the symbols. Yeah. It's the cult working with someone. Okay. Profiling. Wake. Let's find out about Scratch.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Interesting. Well,
Wake
how
said
about the cult
has
and the clicker?
How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter. The next chapter. The next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
It's possible, but it could also be that he had a vision while in the dark place that he remembers.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
It's definitely possible. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
Well,
You're
let's
not the
read them.
only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
We'll just take a look. You know, photocopy them.
Inside
Maybe.
the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Okay, we've got a manuscript page that's added in. This is, you know, we're missing 1 from return 1, 5 from return 2, and this is the first one, return 3. Onto the case board. So, Trail of the Cult. Where's the clicker? We're heading to
The cult of the
Watery.
tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Alright, from now on we can switch between Alan and Saga's story via the bucket in the janitor's break room. And I guess that's what that is. Cool. Artie and the Janitors is a music group? That's brilliant. And there's a shoebox here which... Right, this is the one for Saga, not the one for Alan. So it doesn't cross between. As one charge to the flashlight. Ooh, that's potentially powerful. Let's put this one on. I think I prefer that. Okay. I do want to play through Saga's story, but I was really enjoying the Dark Place. So, let's switch. Back in the writer's room.
I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
So, Initiation Draft 2.
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
Okay.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
So the last draft of Initiation brought me to my writer's room, but not the one where I was writing now. A different reality, different time. I died in the end, again. Dark presence had killed me, but something's changed now. My memories weren't eaten away. There'd been another manuscript there. The title page read Return. Well, I guess we're heading back out. By writing. Of course, by writing. That's how we do that here. And so...
I would write a new draft of Initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the Dark Place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
And it's the show again. But we still have
our guest tonight is
a lab.
Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, he has created something.
Here's the
The song is called Herald of Darkness.
Janice's room.
The story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical.
Can we go out here?
It
No.
could not be opened on the side.
I
But
guess
instead of talking,
it's time.
we'll sing it.
Can we transition? Here we go. This is not quite what I was expecting.
What the hell?
I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Oh, wow. Okay, so... I guess we follow the old gods of Asgard. To a door, but we could just walk around it, so why would we not?
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light.
I have to say, I absolutely love this song. It is the only thing that has been spoiled for me since the game came out, but it is such a banger.
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. You, so true.
So here is
Definitely don't like these guys being here.
to remember. Visions, they come true. Bend the lights with steel. So made a champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost
Look at Sam go.
dive and deep to the surface.
Alright, down again to the stage. Not how I expected that to go.
And the award goes to Alan Wake.
This doesn't quite feel right. But, I mean, I'll take the lamb.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers.
It was all too much. I had to get away.
Oh, can we go up? Here we go. Let's get out of here. Oh, this is a bad idea. Unless we can take that and then climb down.
The story's the end, all a piece of true fiction, made meaningless in the face of creation.
flashlight and a gun at Casey's body. Wait, is this the alleyway? It's almost the alleyway. Has this entire thing been a stage? We don't have a map in it. We've only got 12 spare bullets.
But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lived a jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
I'm sorry, what? I know we're probably supposed to go that way, but... Oh no, it's just the motion sensitive cameras, isn't it? Right. Grab a light. That's what we need to do. It's not there. Go off the end here. No. Well, the lights are gradually lighting up, so... Yeah, we can go to the right now. There's a light we can take. So we can put that in the middle. Which then gives us a new monitor to transfer into. Which is still not just us. Oh, we're on the ferry again.
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy. once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the sea.
I like the DFS tears. Oh, but it's not going to be that simple. Let's get ourselves up top. And the writer's room with a flare gun.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right.
Such a hero pose. Oh god, right. Yep. If it's giving us a flare gun, we're gonna use a flare gun. Wait, are these guys alive? Oh god. Ow. Guy up the top. Let's change the pistol for a bit. Can we... Terrible aim, but got there in the end. I'd like some batteries, please. And paint, please. Let's put these... two... Yeah, the flare gun isn't quite as powerful as I remember. Come on, let me dodge away. That did not work. Dodged back and he immediately came over the top with another swing.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't
Okay, let's go straight for the pistol. Much better. More of that, please. Yeah, you need to do directional dodges. And now we're out of ammo completely. There we go. That'll do that. I am a really bad shot is what we're learning from this. Okay. Still no meds. Got the flare gun, so we'll put that to good use. Right, time to use those meds. Quick slot these into 2. Much better. And batteries for the torch. Gotta be proactive about taking these guys out. Okay, that felt a little better. Not good by any stretch, but at least a bit better. Remember that the flare gun's there when we need it. Interesting. We can shoot them in the head without burning the darkness. I did not realise that before now. That changes quite a lot. Especially because, like, I've been aiming the torch at their head and I've not seen them doing anything. I need to aim the torch at their chest if I'm going to burn the darkness off. More healing. Just keep chugging those painkillers, Alan. Down to Diver's Isle. You know what? That just simplifies things. And your accuracy goes down massively when you're moving. Like even just stopping for a fraction of a second zeroes it in. I've been doing combat so long. Of course, I do need to still be active. Still good. Didn't get hit. We are a bit low on bullets though. This is all reloaded though. Ah, moment of safety. There's another TV up in the writer's room. And we're back in the green room.
That was pretty good.
It was. It was pretty good. Can we actually go out this door now? No.
A vision.
Okay. What have we got? Wait, this isn't a
Such
vision.
a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo seems to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Gotta say, I love the vibe. Use this. Herald of Darkness musical.
You gotta figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Childhood Rise to Fame, Bright Falls, Light versus Dark. Song's end. Final chorus, bring the song to its climactic end. David Harewood's face is possibly the best face of all of them there. And look at that. Oh yeah, this is all real. And I think that is a justified collapsing into a chair.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Well, I see Artie over there doing his thing. With that, I think that's going to be a really good point to finish this episode off. So thank you very much for coming through this musical episode with me, as always. I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Alan Wake 2. See you soon.